the motherfucking paycheck, try to go get him some dope, score him some dope, and come up off her paycheck. I thought that's how niggas did. I didn't know niggas had to really get up and go to work. And when I found out they did, I was trying to study law. And I found out the fastest way to come up is suing your company. You just gotta know how to document. And in the process of documenting, you gonna lose some friends because you start to like employees. But I was told you ain't got no friends at work. So fuck if he lose his job. Casualties of war. So first company I sued was sexual harassment. AT&T, the statute of limitations is over, so I can violate the contract of confidentiality. It was AT&T. AT&T and Singular had just merged. I was in my mid-20s. BlackBerry phones was booming. Over $250,000 worth of BlackBerry phones had come up missing. Now here I am in the hip-hop community, part of the hip-hop culture. I'm going to the strip club on payday. I'm getting $400 worth of warrants. And boy, I'm coming through the metal detector with $400 worth of warrants in my pocket, $300 worth of fives in this pocket, looking like a doughboy. And I'm giving off a doughboy image. So when I come through the metal detector, I'm trying to show out for them hoes that's working. And boy, we clean. T.I. was hot. And they thought I looked like T.I., so I used to cock the hat like that to the side. And boy, all the whole, my pussy rate had just went up. Boy, I'm coming through emptying that money out, and the security guard is saying, he got to be the one stealing the BlackBerry phone. But I don't know nothing about stealing no motherfucking BlackBerry phone. I work in the inventory department. It's the Asians. It's the Asians that's stealing the BlackBerry phone, shipping them to their people, but they put it on the poor nigga. So I'm coming through looking like the poor nigga, but I'm a well-class, middle-class kid. And so one day, they said, hey, Charleston, come here. They said, we got you stuffing your pockets with BlackBerry phone. Nigga, my grandmama used to stage slip and fall accidents in the store. Poke a hole. This is why they got to put wet flow signs out, because of grandmama. Grandmama done slipped and fell so many times. Boy, I done had uncles that done staged car wrecks. I got uncle that done went to the military and done played hurt to get the money. All kind of low down and dirty shit. They call it confidence people. Y'all call them con men and con women. But this just confidence people. Now y'all see it as a bad thing. I see it as a good thing. So they don't know I'm ready to buy confidence people. So they said, Charleston, we got you on camera, stuffing your pockets with cell phone, BlackBerry. I knew exactly what they were talking about. Guy by the name of Cali, handsome yellow nigga, looked like Mike Bibby. Every weekend talked about how many women he was fucking. Talked about how good his baby mama pussy was. And one morning, just off topic, I went over his house after work, and he said, look at the call ID. It was his baby mama calling. And boy, I memorized the number. And boy, all I can recall is all them stories he used to tell about baby mama. And boy, yeah, once I got the lawsuit money, I remembered the number. So let me finish tell you. So, light-skinned nigga named Cali. We become buddies. I told Cali he helped me win this lawsuit, I will give him half the money. White woman named Amy. Me and Amy used to flirt with each other. She was the HR lady. I leave my computer open one day. I'm trying to get my life together, just got this good job through the temp service, never made $15 before and ever before in my life. My son was 6 months old. It got great benefits. Perfect job, man. I landed a dream job. So Cali was doing inventory, counted the phone. He put the phone in his pocket. He took them to the security gate and dropped them off. But in the process, he stopped by and talked to me. But them white folks up there were so hell-bent on this nigga that's looking like the nigga, stealing his goddamn phone, because I'm coming through with the dummy money. So, you know, the doughboy knot. I'm coming through at work with the doughboy knot. They swerving down, it's me stealing them phone. So I already know what's going on. So when they said they want to search me, I said, who y'all got stealing? Me? And it was cold that day. I had on some sweatpants on top of under some blue jeans. And they had the door. I said, oh, come on, let's go. I'll lead them to the room. They take me to the orientation room, and they leave the door open. I said, y'all want to search me? Boy, these dumb motherfuckers said, yeah. I said, I got some sweatpants on up under these pants. Y'all want to look up under there too? They said, yeah, I pulled the pants down. Now, according to the law, the search, even with the police, it has to be least intrusive. Pat your pockets, flip your pockets out. Now I'm studying this shit. They don't know. They got a smart nigga. I'm just playing like a warehouse worker. Shit, I pulled the pan down, emptied them pockets out, and boy, the co-worker walked by. That's where the defamation of character come from, man, because my co-workers see this is happening to me, and we going to a Christmas dinner. Boy, make a long story short, I settled for $40,000. 18 months of paid medical insurance for me and my boy. And shit, boy, I went out and bought all the things that the rapper niggas had. I went and fucked the money off. So now, boy, I'm 6 months, I'm back broke. I find Whirlpool. Whirlpool got a mean Mexican woman, kind of built out of shape, just come home from them Desert Storm war, and she was mean. And all the black guys said she was racist. I said, shit, boy, all she needed is some good nigga dick. Boy, if I can put that dick on old goddamn me Joanne Martinez, and boy, she was like a butch, like a lesbian. She had kind of, because she had military in her. So boy, I ended up fucking Joanne. They made a supervisor of the inventory department. I come with that good young nigga dick. It was another Mexican over them, Irving. And I'm telling y'all a true story. I'm just trying to get my life together. But I don't want to work. Because I didn't know black men work. I thought the black woman got up and work, because that's all I ever seen get up and work with black women. I thought Uncle Curtis and Uncle Wayne, they laid back in players. They got up in the middle of the day, earned their motherfucking clothes with a joint in their mouth, talking shit about how they fit a pimp and mac on the bitch. I thought women work. I didn't know black men work. Shit. So, yeah, I thought black men bullshit every day. So for most of my life, I grew up the bullshit like most niggas. You go to the penitentiary, you earn your hell of a reputation, come back, everybody respect you. You get pussy off who you used to be in high school and all the niggas you beat up. And you find you a good woman with a job. She help you get your credit. She help you put you down. I thought that's how a nigga played on the hoe. And he became nigga shit. I didn't know nigga like James Evans had to get up and go to work and get fired and shit. That was just on television. So I knocked Joanne Martinez. And this is the only job I feel bad about, because Joanne got fired, Hervé got fired, everybody got fired for me just trying to sue for sexual harassment. Because you ain't got no business fucking. See, I learned that the supervisor and the manager can't fuck down. They can fuck parallel. Yeah, they can fuck parallel. But you can't have sex with nobody you can have power of firing them. Yeah, so I've been trying to find them young girls at the strip club saying, y'all know y'all can get class action lawsuit because these managers be fucking all y'all. They don't want to bite on it. So I just go on about my business. So the last lawsuit I won, I found me a job. They got an ESOP program, employee stock option program. And it's a gun factory. RSR Group. Only group in North Texas that make bullets and distribute guns to everybody. Man, they got some of the best benefits in the world. But boy, you got to get up at 5 and work 12 hours, and depending on what president was elected, that the gun sales go. But they got in 5 years, no matter whether you quit or get fired, you walk away with $150,000 from the ESOP program. That's just in 5 years. I said, man, I can't do nothing consistently for 5 years, but what I want to do, shit, nigga had to get up every morning, and man, shit, and man, I couldn't do it. So 6 months in, 6 months in, I'm already noticing. Motherfuckers that been there 20, 30 years, you got to stop for them. I got any forklift drivers in here? I ain't gonna pick on you, my nigga. I'm just asking. Motherfucker been on there. The pedestrian got the right of way, and no matter what vehicle or motor operating you operate. Man, they act like the pedestrian don't got the right of way. They come around, run the stop sign, they don't hit the beep, beep, beep. You gotta get out their way. And man, I'm walking and I'm doing a fine job as an employee, but I keep having to dodge these motherfucking forklift drivers. So they promote me to where I get to walk and go get the guns off the racks and come put them in the box so we can make the order. So I'm working my way up, and I'm playing like I'm a good worker, but I can only play for so long. Man, they had me go get a load of them bullets. And man, bullets is heavy. Don't look like it's heavy. Man, I struggled to get them bullets. And some of them failed. Nobody went and got the bullets up off the floor. Them niggas come by on them forklift. Pow! I said, man, they gonna kill somebody in here. So I said, man, you can get them. I wrestled with it for a week because I'm thinking in my mind, man, it's a great job, great benefits. Man, you can buy guns, you can buy bullets. Man, in 5 years, in 3 years, you get 75,000. Man, maybe you can hold it up for 3 years. So in my mind, I'm telling myself, you can do it. But I got a friend that's telling me, nigga, you can't do nothing consistently for 60 days. Nigga, you know you can't. So I'm self-talking saying, yeah, you can. But too many days of that, pow! I said, man, you got to get them. So I go complain to the supervisor that I got a prosthetic right eye. And when these guys be coming around the corner, they're not stopping at the stop sign, they're not honking a horn, or when I'm stepping out of the racks, I'm almost getting hit by a car because I'm blind. So I done protected myself under the Federal American Disabilities Act. I'm a different kind of employee. You showed up to work. I show up to sue. From orientation till now, I'm taking notes. I'm noticing every 60 days. Man, we not having no safety meetings. You go, man, come on now. You won't find my signature on nothing. Man, during orientation, they didn't make sure we signed a sexual harassment form. So I'm the employee sitting back saying, ooh, this is going to be easy. So I ordered one of them goddamn pens because they say you can't bring your cell phone back. Boy, I ordered one of them goddamn pens you put on your shirt to show where they got them pallets just laying out in the middle of the floor. Motherfucker pick them pallets up. And them pallets got the exit door block. Man, they ain't got no eye wash, water station in here. And I done told them I got a prosthetic right eye. There's no hand soap in the bathroom. Man, I got to keep rubbing my eye. They ain't giving us no gloves to open these boxes. They not showing us how to properly cut away from the body with the box cutters. Man, I'm taking notes. So it started being a game for me. And boy, I ain't lost yet. So I get some from the EEOC. They start becoming a little harder. But OSHA, man, them the dumbest motherfuckers, so easy to get OSHA. Because them your warehouse workers. Them the motherfuckers that got a GED and a high school diploma, didn't do well in community college, and they think they run some shit. Them the easy one to get. Amazon. Just to name a few. Walmart. Man, the easy motherfuckers. Man, they promote autistic people. Man, I'm just saying. Man, I'm just saying. Ain't nothing wrong with autistic people because they can pass tests. But it's the level of intelligence that you need to deal with a motherfucking worker like me. That's reading the handbook. I realize most people don't read the rules. Not even the police. Them niggas just passed the test. But I learned, nigga, you don't either, so you can't hold court in the streets. Court got to be held court in court. And nigga, if you got to be a little guy like me. It's easy to win in America. Small frame black guy. Don't seem to cause too much of a threat. Yeah, he got a big mouth. Probably won't hurt nobody. Catch him in the back alley, probably can beat him. But if you one of them big old black niggas like him, big old shoulders and muscles, they might give me 3 years of probation. They gonna give him 12 years prison time. Off the fact that he's bigger, black, looks stronger. See, up until 2016, there was only 3 countries on this entire planet that would take a 10-year-old or a 12-year-old and get a motherfucker life without parole. And America was one of them. America, Sudan, and North Korea. Niggas saying, what the fuck in America that they would take a 10-year-old, a 12-year-old and give him life without parole? You goddamn right. Not only will they do that, they'll put that motherfucker in prison with some grown motherfuckers and say, fuck him. Well, in 2016, America started having a change of heart. Remember, it used to be we go get tough on crime. Now they say we go get smart on crime. And they realize, man, we fucked up. We got over 2,000 and some kids that got life without parole from the 90s to now. So I started meeting some of these motherfuckers who were coming home with life without parole. See, in Texas, during my time, a kid can be sentenced up to 40 years for committing a violent crime. Nothing past life. So I thought, you lying to me. If a motherfucker said, man, you know they give a motherfucking 12-year-old kid life without parole and put the motherfucker in prison with grown folk, I would say, nigga, you lying. You don't know shit, dumb motherfucker. But they really do. So I started meeting people. Kids like Curtis and Catherine Jones. 2 brothers and sisters. Killed their stepmama. Had been molested. One of them old perverted uncles and come home from prison, sharing room with the boy and the girl, and he molesting both of them. So they decided to concoct a plan, goddamn me, to make it stop. But most kids don't know reality is nothing like the movies. They think it's just like what they see on TV. So they commit this crime, they get life without parole. Fast forward to now, they said, okay, we fucked up. So they undid this law. So this is what I be fucking with Boosie about. Boosie had him a motherfucking teenage killer, like most gangster nigga got them a teenage killer, Marlo Mike. So up until 2016, America was the Sudan, North Korea was the only 3 countries that would sentence a child to life without parole. And that started during our era, when we was kids and 14 years old. So this is why I say fuck Biden in the Democratic Party, because they forgot. Remember they called us super predators? They said that it's going to be a group of children, and they really meant a race of children that's born in this country. And they said these motherfuckers are super predators. They going to be bigger, they going to be faster, they going to be stronger, they going to be heartless, and they're going to be incorrigible. Now, I was a kid hearing that shit, and I didn't know what incorrigible mean. Incorrigible mean that you wouldn't go be able to change. They were wrong, because that was us. They talking about y'all kids today. These motherfuckers. Man, these motherfuckers. Boy, imagine you wake up in the middle of the night and you go down the hallway and cut your lights on, and it's a robbing motherfucker the size of LeBron James, and he's 16 years old. It's a nigga 15 the size of Kevin Durant in your motherfucking bedroom looking for the VCR. Man, shit, that's what, now they was a generation late. It's these today motherfuckers. So I started working with kids. That's how I came to the internet with that shit. So I got a program, it's called a life story cycle. It's a 16-week curriculum that I created for motherfucking gangster kids. So part of the curriculum is I use music and entertainment to see the traits of these motherfucking kids. Say, nigga, who is your favorite rapper? He say NBA Youngboy. I go home and listen to NBA Youngboy and come back, say, God damn, boy, you all right? What's wrong with you? Fuck you like that boy for? Man, they're killing everybody in the song. So I started noticing, man, these young niggas got the traits of the rappers. So shit, man, nigga, I got to learn about this and that, saying, God damn, man, you young niggas fucked up. So that's how I got hip to drill music. So I'm saying, man, nigga got to compete with these rapping niggas. So if we as parents, say CJ, and you got to call his name again, CJ, he got to take something out of the ear, huh? Man, you don't know what that motherfucker listening to. Now here you saying, say, can you please get this for me? And then when I get back, I'm going to check it out for you. Oh, okay, Dad, but when he put in the drill, bitch, fuck your hoe, suck my dick, motherfucker. Now you done said something civilized. Normally they act like they don't hear that. Boy, when you come back and say, boy, didn't I tell your motherfucking ass to pick up this goddamn house? Boy, I'm gonna beat your goddamn, let me go find. Boy, they know how to activate. So I started working off in the ghetto. And I started saying, say, look at our little brother. They said, nigga, what you say? Nigga, what you mean what I say? I said, look at our little brother. They wasn't responding. So when their mamas would come pick them up, and she would say, well, how he do today? I said, man, I've been trying to get him to talk to this young brother. She said, man, this little motherfucker don't listen to nobody. I'm saying young brother. She's saying motherfucker. So I'm thinking to myself, maybe he's not a young brother. Maybe this is a motherfucker. And I need to talk to this motherfucker like his mama talked to him. His mama called him Cassius, I'm gonna call him Cassius. So I stopped there and say, look at our little brother. Say, look at our little motherfucker. They started listening. Say, look at our nigga. So the harsher I started to talk, the more they started to listen. Because when I was standing before people with bow ties and my shirt was tucked in, my pants were put up, I still had gold teeth. And I would say, hey, do y'all know that 1 in every 3 black males in America will go to prison or be on some form of community supervision in their lifetime? Them little motherfuckers used to be saying, look at his shoes. Say, look out, don't you know that 73% of households in America is headed by single parent home with no male in it? 80% of men in prison come from single parent home. If we say, look at his eye. So I got to get past that shit. But boy, when I start saying stupid ass nigga, fuck you bitch ass nigga, I call the police on you hoe ass nigga. Yeah, bitch ass nigga, I tell it. They start listening. They start listening like a motherfucker. Now I'm on. Now all of a sudden I'm on. Yeah, now I'm big homie. Now I'm OG. But when I was trying to talk like Malcolm X, nigga didn't want to hear me. I even had the bow tie on. I was trying to regurgitate the things that Dr. Claude Anderson was saying. And shit, boy, when I started walking into them high schools saying 1, 2, 3, 1, you nigga going to prison here in a little bit. Even the teachers used to jump up and say, oh, no. And I would have to remind them, this ain't nothing I'm saying. These are American statistics. How can you beat the statistics, nigga? So if it says 1 in every 3 will go. And if you ain't going, you're going to be on some form of community supervision in your lifetime. So I would have them young niggas. How many of y'all know somebody that been to prison? How many of y'all mamas and daddies done been to prison? So I would say, nigga, go look in your family. And go look at your mama's brothers, your mama, daddy. And you tell me what you doing differently that ain't going to ensure you going to prison and you come from the same condition they come from. I swear. And for my niggas that's mad at white people for slavery. Yeah, I know you do. When the last time you done talked to somebody 70, 80 years old on earth right now that's still living today for you to be mad about what happened to them? I'm going to say it again. When the last time you done went and talked to somebody 70 or older Sat and talked to them and asked them about their conditions and what they went through and what they seen for you to be mad about what they done went through. Because most niggas ain't seen no nigga hanging from a tree. Most niggas I know in prison belong in prison. I don't know too many innocent niggas that's in prison. Every nigga I know went to prison broke in. Every nigga I know went to prison broke in, my nigga. He didn't have to go. He was throwing rocks at that motherfucker. He broke in. So, let me just say this. There was a group of people. They wasn't brought from Africa. You had the African slave trade. But you had a group. They wasn't brought here. They don't know nothing about freedom. They were born here. They were born here. The one that was already here, they know freedom. But there was a group that don't know freedom. They were called nigger. And I think the word N-I-G-G-E-R supposed to be in bright lights. Because there was a group in a race of people. When they died, they heard nigger. When they was born, they said nigger. Even the birth and death certificate said nigger. They didn't have no name. And those that had a name took on the name of their slave master, property-wise. The property of the White Sloan Plantation. That's where I get my last name from. Property of the White Sloan Plantation. So that's where Charleston White come from. My grandfather, Freddie White, was the eldest to a slave woman who was the property of the White Sloan Plantation called Lucille Helton. So you got a group of people whose name was nigger, whether you or I like it or not. And we can't be mad about the conditions that they was born in that we didn't create. And we can't blame white people that didn't have nothing to do with creating the conditions. Then the nigger had children. The nigger children was called Negro. The Negro children wanted to understand English and read English and speak English and dress proper like the slave master children who had snuck and taught him how to read. The nigger couldn't read, but the nigger built Black Wall Street. The nigger built Rosewood, Slocum, Texas. The nigger grew food. The nigger could build houses. The nigger didn't hate nobody. The nigger did not wake up trying to get back at white people. When he got out of slavery, he started trying to build a community that was vibrant and self-sustainable. That's what the nigger did. The Negro. So I'm going to show y'all how we are losing because we're rejecting the generation before us. Don't none of us know how to grow food no more. The nigger knew how to hunt. The nigger knew how to fix the house if the toilet broke down. If the nigger knew how to work with his hands, he knew trades. But he couldn't read. The Negro knew how to read. The Negro, Dr. King had a dream because he wanted to live and learn and understand white people because he couldn't play with white children because his grandmother told him he couldn't. So that was his dream, and he abandoned the niggers. The niggers knew how to grow food. Even though they couldn't read, the Negro came along and learned how to read. He didn't want to wear the coveralls and look dirty like Granddaddy did fixing a tractor. He wanted to sell the land in the rural area where you can grow food and come to the city and be a city slicker with a suit and tie on, and he don't know how to fix his car, so he wait on the road for AAA when his car break down. He got to call somebody to come cut the grass because he don't know how to mow the lawn no more. The nigga knew how to mow the lawn. The nigga knew how to sell chickens. He knew how to process his own food. Then the Negro started having children. The Negro started having children, and they started saying, we're black and we're proud. But they didn't know how to fix nothing. Yeah, they brought the Black Panthers along and started toting guns, but they didn't learn to understand artillery and military. They was talking social justice, and they don't know how to drive a tank. They don't know how to fly a plane. They don't know how to take the bullet shells and make bullets again. That's the black. Then in the 80s, they came along and they told us by way of Jesse Jackson, we want to be African Americans instead of just being Americans. It's a made up name. So the blacks and the African Americans, they got children. That's mama and them. Them children come along, they want to be doughboy niggas, gang banging niggas, real niggas. See, don't nothing to the Black and the African American children, no man supersedes a real nigga, so they don't strive to be no